everyone, so I thought it's time to do an updated foundation routine. I'm going to show you basically what I use to get ready for work, sometimes to go out, when I want to put something on a bit, but this is basically going to be my updated foundation and concealer routine for like when I'm going to work, especially because it's something that I do every time without fail. I'm also going to do an updated brow tutorial showing you guys how I fill in my brows now. It hasn't quite changed as much, but I kind of figured when it updated in especially with the better quality that I hope you guys can see through this new device I'm using. So yes, let's get started. So I'm gonna kind of zoom in here for you guys just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. So I don't have perfect skin, as you can see. I have spots and things like that, but this is what happens to my skin when it reacts during any type of environmental, womanly stuff, of course, Sorry, but it does. But for the most part, my skin is pretty good. It's not too bad as far as acne is concerned. It did react really bad because I changed up my skincare routine and I changed my moisturizer and it was too strong. And I have really sensitive skin, so my skin really reacted. So this is the outcome of it, but it's actually getting better. So it's toned down and it's healing. So I'm on the road to recovery, people. Yay for me. Anyway. I've already moisturized my skin. The moisturizer that I use is by Neutrogena, and this is for sensitive skin. Surprise, surprise. I have sensitive skin, and it's oily, but very sensitive skin. So I use this. Works pretty nicely. I just put that all over my face. I also started using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Use that. And so far so good. It actually, I've noticed my makeup lasts a bit longer. Don't know about the glow it gives me, but I do look a little bit, together. So, gonna use some of that. I just get a very small, tiny amount like this. And then I just put it all over. Really work it. I don't want too much because, I have oily skin, so it's going to show anyway. I just put it over, and it really absorbs into the skin really fast, which is nice. Next thing I take is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC45. Yes, this is not the MAC pump. Actually, this came off of a old foundation that I had, and it didn't match me. So I decided to see if this wouldn't work on it to save, because if you pour it, you're just kind of wasting, and it works. And actually, all I have to do is use one pump of this, or a pump and a half, and I'm good. So that's what I'm going to use. Just on the back of my hand. Oops, kind of made a mess. Oh well. But about like this much, just one pump. Put the rest of that on my face, waste not, want not. I am going to mix a little bit of the Revlon Color Stay to combination oily skin, and this one is in the color Toast. And I just mix a little bit of that. Let me put that down first. I'll show you real quick. So this is the Revlon, that's the MAC, as you can tell. Okay, I'm going to use my rounded kabuki brush by Sigma. Just mix the two, like so. Then I just start from the end, work my way out. And just kind of spread this out a bit. And I don't know if you can already tell, it's covered most of the little problem areas I have, which is why I do my foundation first and then my concealer last, because usually your foundation will have covered up whatever problem areas you have, and then what it didn't quite cover up, you just take your your concealer and clean up the rest. So as you can see, it hasn't totally canceled out all the imperfections that I have, so some are showing through. No big deal. What I'm next going to do is I'm going to take a concealer palette, and what I use for my concealer palette is the BH Cosmetics Tint Concealer Palette in Camouflage. And I actually use 3 colors, believe it or not. I use this one, and this one. And reason being, I don't really know, quite frankly. It just seems to work for me, and it's what I've been doing. So yeah, take this third one, and I just use my fingers because it's my own, so I don't have to worry. I just put the lighter one underneath my eye here and down the bridge of my nose, and I find that the lighter concealer also provides like a nice highlight, and I just get it on those little areas that I have on my chin. And then I take that third one in and I go back over that just a little bit. I know it seems like a lot of concealer at this point, and you're kind of probably wondering, how is this going to look good? You'll see. There is a method to my madness. Yes, there is. I like weird. Oh, I forgot. Up here too. I do have some little irritants. Okay. Now I'm going to take this third concealer here. And just going to put that over the concealer I had, because this one by itself is too dark for me. It's probably something I could wear if I started tanning up, for if it got hot here, but it's been kind of cold, so this would just look ridiculous on its own. And I just put it underneath, just like so. So I look like a weirdo right now, I know. It'll be better, I swear. Next thing I use would be my Real Techniques contour brush, and start kind of buffing away the concealer. I like my eyes, underneath my eyes, to be bright, and a lighter concealer does that for me. And just sort of buff that away. I don't know if you can tell, but see how it just, like this side of my face just looks really nice? Yeah. Told you, there's a method to my madness. There's my face. Concealed and flawless as it can be, at least. Next, what I like to take is a powder and powder my face. I use different powders depending on how I feel. Right now I'm using my L'Oreal True Match powder in Warm. Practically hitting pan. But like I said, I use different ones. Use the one that suits you. I have different powders. And what I like to do is I like to dip my brush in. This is Powder Brush by BH Cosmetics. And I just like to tap that on like so. Instead of sweep. And this really gives me a mattifying effect. Not too much under my eyes because it will tend to crease it or cake my chin. down the neck. Like so. Alrighty. And that is what I do as far as my foundation and my concealer when I go to work, or if I'm just going out. This is really what I use. Now for bronzing and contouring, I use my BH Cosmetics contour and blush palette. I showed this in a haul. This is what it should look like. You can get it at Coastal Scents or whether, you know. And right now I'm loving the Sigma small contour brush for that. That is exactly what I use to contour my cheeks, and I'm actually going to show you. The bronzer, I swear, a little goes a long way. Get into the hollows of my cheeks. See how that's just there? And I just... Oh, actually just broke that. This bronzer you kind of have to work with too, I find, but it is a really nice effect to whatever it is you have. And it just kind of slims down my face a bit. And then same with the other. I like to carry it up. And what I actually use, I use two bronzers too. I use, I think I'll just use this one. This one is by Physician Formula. I'm not too sure what kind of bronzer color this one is, but use this one. Just have that in there. To really intensify that bronzer. Just really carry it up. And I do a kind of a C shape to this, wherever the light will naturally hit me when I'm at. So just like that. For blush, I use my Physician Formula in Natural, because it does have a natural effect. And I love how cute it is with the hearts. I don't know if you can see that. Isn't that cute? So cute. It's not too pink, it's just not too bright. And what I use is the Sigma tapered highlighter brush for that. I use it for my highlight, and I also use it for blush, because it's actually quite nice. And I really just like to dab it in there. And then swipe a little bit, and then... It just gives a very nice blush effect, which I like, especially when I'm at work. I don't want it to be that noticeable. I just want it to look like I have a nice glow to me. So something just like that. And I don't know if you can tell, it's got a nice, just makes me look glowy, like, hi, how are you, you know? And I like that. Like I said, nothing too over the top, just because, you know, at work you just kind of want to look nice and just like you shining. For a highlighter, it depends on what I'm feeling too, because I feel like Physician Formula has a really awesome shimmery highlighter. It's I don't know if it's really used for highlighting, but it's their translucent one that they have. Stand back a bit. Oops. It looks like this, and it's just, I don't know if you can see it. It looks just like that. And I swear, ooh, focus. And I swear it looks amazing on, like, for highlighting, it's amazing. I don't know if I'm going to use some, but I guess I should. I'm going to use that one. And I swear for pictures it just looks amazing. But I'm just going to use that. Let's make sure I have my bronzer on. And I'm done. I'm done, ready to go to work, ready to just go for it. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. This is what I do to get ready for work, if I'm going out or just anything. You know, this is what I use to just make myself look really nice for work and just feel great. And it works for me. So if you like some of the products, that's great. Try it out. I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye.